After 50 years, Star Trek is finally tackling the most important issue of patting themselves on the back. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, still your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, jiggly harpy who jiggles when you like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Share to the channel? No, share the videos from the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, what am I on? It's going to be one of those videos. We're talking about Star Trek and how after 50 years, they've finally decided that now is the time to point out how amazing and wonderful of something, we've never ever seen this in Star Trek. We've never actually seen this. And I can only say so many things. I'm going to defer to the great William Shatner on this one. What does he have to say about this issue? He says, thank goodness they're finally addressing this issue of diversity. Oh yeah, Variety is talking about this, and they're talking about the Comic-Con panels that have happened. William Shatner says, thank goodness they're finally addressing this issue of diversity, because it's not like Star Trek has ever had it before. We've never seen diverse characters. We've never seen representation. We've never seen any of that in Star Trek. When I was, 20 years old taking pictures at the Star Trek Las Vegas experience, yeah, my hair looks way darker than it was. It was actually a little bit closer to... Anyway, we've never had diversity, representation, inclusion ever on Star Trek. And now is the most important time to point that out. Now, in a day and age where stories that uplift and enlighten and enrich our lives are so needed and so important. In a day and age where we need to find some sort of hopeful, optimistic viewpoint in reality, it's so wonderful that we have, the best Star Trek series I think we've ever seen, or at least all of them. Pretty much. They're all the bestest, the greatest, the most wonderful and inclusive and uplifting with the most positive messages that I've ever seen. Star Trek! So, what does Variety have to say? Well, the Comic-Con panel teases new shows that champion diversity. What did we get? We got to look at the title anyway for Star Trek Prodigy, the one about lawless teens in space. Not to be confused with Star Trek Picard, which is about lawless teens in space that turn out to be androids. Star Trek Discovery, which is lawless teens in space that are in their early 20s and assault their captain. Or Star Trek Upper Deckers. I mean Lower Decks. Sorry. Excuse me. Which seems to be a bunch of lawless teens in space who would have been kicked out of the academy for all of the violations of conduct and regulations, like drinking on the job, being out of uniform, accidentally taking a chunk out of your little coworker's leg there, your co-officer's leg. Yeah, all of the wonderful things. So we heard about all of the diversity, and we heard about all of the inclusion and all the representation, and how Star Trek thinks that in a day and age where we have this, and I'm not going to play the whole clip, I know, don't unsubscribe for it, when we have that as our modern, positive, wonderful message of Star Trek, we're focusing on all of that. Their whole panels were just all about how they're using Star Trek, and I've done videos on this. Star Trek as an advertisement for their activism. It's not even about the show anymore. It's basically a 45-minute long infomercial about how wonderful and not Eastern-phobic all the producers and writers, all 17,000 of them over at Discovery and Picard, and probably Lower Decks too, are. Because they have to prove to Hollywood how wonderful and virtuous they are. What we didn't see, however, was any announcement for season 4 of Star Trek Discovery. And I find that to be kind of odd, especially when we keep hearing and seeing time and time again all of these reports and articles, like from January, from people who are access media, like legitimate. They're on the Roddenberry podcast. These are people who are officially sanctioned by Star Trek. They're handpicked marketing people to, pump the well or prime the well, I guess, that season 4 was in active development. We would have heard something about that at the Comic-Con panel now, wouldn't have we? And here's the thing. Let's take a look at this. January 10th is when this article came out. During that period of time, Jonathan Frakes was still directing Discovery. Now, these were the alleged rumored reshoots that we were talking about. They were supposed to have wrapped production in January for Discovery. They had to extend their permits according to the Canadian filming unions, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in this. They had to extend it, and it looks like in February, the end of February, they were still filming. So February 24th. Now this is his actual tweet. He's not deleted it. It's still there. But we keep seeing all of these little rumor sites, like from this one, Star Trek Discovery Season 4. We would have heard about that, I think. I think we might have actually heard something if that were the case. But no, it's all about the platform and using the platform to advertise to the people in Hollywood how wonderful and amazing they are. I suppose William Shatner just owns Star Trek, and I had to make a 5-minute video about that. So hopefully you guys stayed tuned till the end. I am so proud that we still have William Shatner out there being Shatner, just basically being an amazing breath of fresh air, dripping with sarcasm and wonderful in all of the things, calling out that, yes, they're finally addressing the issues of diversity where they've never had it before. We've never had captains of color. We've never had interracial kissing on Star. No. We've never had that. We've never had girl on girl representation ever either in Star Trek. It's just never been a thing until now. So I am MechaRandom42, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.